Picture this, you're sitting across the table from a tough buyer in downtown Chicago. They're holding back, eyes darting, trying to chip away at your price. You feel the pressure, but then something clicks. You subtly shift the conversation, ask for more than you expect, and suddenly they start agreeing. What's your secret weapon here? Roger Dawson cracks the code on how sales pros win big while making the other side feel like champs. Let's dive in. First, imagine knowing the invisible forces steering every negotiation. Dawson reveals 9 elemental powers that control the room. Master these, and you call the shots without breaking a sweat. Roger shares a story from a conference in Las Vegas where a rookie salesperson hesitated to make the first offer. The buyer quickly lowballed, scoring a 30% discount. But when the rookie learned to make a confident first offer, anchored high yet reasonable, deals flipped dramatically, turning hesitant buyers into eager yesies. Silence isn't just awkward, it's a full-on negotiation weapon. Dawson describes it like a pressure cooker building tension in the room. When you drop a bold number and then zip it, the buyer's brain races, often rushing to fill the silence with concessions or clarifications that favor you. Preparation is your secret muscle. Dawson compares it to a boxer studying replays for weaknesses. When you know the client's history, personality, and pain points, your confidence radiates, and buyers naturally give ground because they sense you're in control. Most salespeople settle into safe asks, but Dawson flips that script. Ask for way more than you expect and watch how that shifts dynamics. It sounds risky until you see it in action. In a New York tech pitch, a salesperson initially aimed for $50,000 but instead boldly asked for $75,000, 50% more. The client blinked but didn't say no. After negotiations, they settled around $62,000. The key? Asking big changed the frame entirely. Without that bold first step, the deal would have stalled lower. Dawson compares asking higher than expected to setting a basketball's hoop a foot higher but practicing enough to dunk anyway. Buyers get anchored to your ask, recalibrating what they think is fair. It's less about greed, more about resetting expectations to pull the price up overall. The win-win isn't a compromise, it's creating value where both walk away energized. Dawson insists that if you shy from asking boldly, you shortchange both. Surprising, right? Getting more starts with daring to ask more and delivering reasons so the buyer says yes happily. Not all buyers are alike. Dawson cracks the code on reading personalities, then tailoring your pitch so they can't resist. You're not just selling, you're speaking their personality's secret language. At a Seattle workshop, Dawson observed a salesperson stumble by treating everyone like an analyzer, slow, data-driven, precise. But when she switched gears to speed talk and emotional hooks for a fast socializer, the sale closed in minutes, not days. Recognizing these 4 types, analyzer, socializer, director, and relator, is your shortcut to trust. Imagine personality styles like music genres. Some buyers groove to jazz's slow sophistication, others to rock's fast tempo. Adjust your sound, your words, pacing, and even body language to match theirs. This harmony creates a natural rhythm that disarms resistance and invites agreement. The toughest objections? Dawson reframes them as bridges. When a relator buyer hesitates, it's just a call for connection. With empathy, you turn no into a shared problem to solve, deepening trust and flipping the script from confrontation to collaboration. Remember that tense moment in Chicago? The key wasn't just pressure, it was applying power, asking big, and tuning into the buyer's vibe. Roger Dawson's playbook makes negotiating less a battle and more an art. Next time you're across the table, try asking for 20% more than you want. Watch how that shifts the dance. You won't just win, you'll change how you play the game. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.